I don't want to say twice or for the hundredth time what you've or how much you've taken from us. I think you know that. But I hope you go to God with all the guilt, the bad things you may have done in the past. Each and every one of us may have done something that we're not supposed to do. If you truly are sorry, I know I can speak for myself. I forgive you, and I know if you go to God and ask Him, He will forgive you. And I don't think anyone could say it. Again, I'm speaking for myself, not even behalf of my family. But I love you just like anyone else. And I'm not gonna say I hope you rot and die just like my brother did, but I personally want the best for you. And I wasn't gonna ever say this in front of my family or anyone, but I don't even want you to go to jail. I want the best for you because I know that's exactly what both of them would want you to do. And the best would be give your life to Christ. I'm not gonna say anything else. I think giving your life to Christ would be the best thing that both of them would want you to do. Again, I love you as a person, and I don't wish anything bad on you. I don't know if this is possible, but can I give her a hug, please? Please?
Yes. Thank you very much. Thank you. That's all we have. Thank you.
can't tell.
Wow, just some amazing moments. I know here in the newsroom we all had to compose ourselves because I've been doing this for many years, and I don't think I've ever seen anything quite like that. Listening to Botham Jean's brother. As a Christian, they talk about forgiveness and loving your neighbor and yourself, but what you saw in that courtroom, that's wow.
A truly selfless act, an act of true forgiveness, and not only forgiveness, but I mean, he actually stepped down and embraced Miss Guyger, which
that's when I lost it.
Which was exceptional. It really was. I mean, that act is truly, again, something I think we could all learn from.
It was a healing moment.
I hope it has that effect. I really do. Because I think he embraced the idea and the concept.
Well, now the judge is talking to Amber. Oh my God, the judge is down there talking to Amber. I just don't think I've ever seen anything quite like this. What do you think's happening right now?
I have no idea, quite honestly. I've never seen anything like this.
We've lost sound. Okay, so this is extraordinary. I feel like we're watching something that I've never seen before. I mean, this moment, the hug between Amber Guyger and Botham Jean's brother, and now the judge. It sounded like maybe she was reading a Bible scripture or witnessing somehow. I mean, it's just oh my God, now the judge is hugging Amber Guyger. Okay, this is, I'm starting to lose it again.
Well, and I think that the emotional aspects of his case, and again, without question, it's a tragedy all the way around. The emotional aspects of his case have led to the judge to do something that's very unusual, to have direct attempts to communicate with the family of the victim and the defendant herself on the record. And what I can only suppose is an attempt to try to start some healing for these people. It certainly is difficult, it certainly is extraordinary, it certainly is unusual. It is something that I don't know that I've ever seen before in a trial, this kind of direct communication.
And by the way, my Facebook commenters are saying that the judge gave Amber Guyger a Bible.
And again, I think this is her attempt to try to let there begin some healing.
I'm really having a hard time holding it together here because it's something.
There's a lot of powerful emotion involved in the case for sure, and anytime you see somebody willing to go above and beyond the easy anger, retribution, emotional reaction, that's inspiring. That's something,
from a Christian perspective, that's the Old Testament, the angry God. From a Christian perspective, it's love and forgiveness and and loving your neighbor as yourself. It's just, it's an amazing thing that we're witnessing in this courtroom.
And again, a true Christian approach to life and to people is that forgiveness, that true ability to be selfless and give, and that certainly was done by the Jean family through that testimony.
I mean, the judge continuing, hugging Amber Guyger, it's just, it's kind of as one of our Facebook commenters, beautiful thing here. We've got sound back in the courtroom.
And obviously affecting the courtroom viewers too.
Yeah, I mean, this is, okay, we're going back to the state of Texas seal. Wow, just some, an amazing emotional moment. It certainly made us emotional here in the newsroom. And what Botham Jean's brother said, he said to Amber Guyger, "I forgive you." He said, told her to go to God and ask God to forgive you. "I love you like anyone else." He said that he goes on to say, he said, "I don't even want you to go to jail. I want the best for you, because that's exactly what Botham would want for you." And that's to give your life to Christ. And then they hug. That's just, wow.
Again, it's extraordinary, and it takes such a tremendous person to be able to do that. And by all indications, that was the person that Botham Jean was. And so I think that certainly his legacy is being carried on through his family's extension of forgiveness.